There are moments in life that make you pause and quietly wonder whether the universe is far more organized than it first appears. Perhaps you thought about someone you had not seen for years, and moments later they suddenly sent you a message. Maybe you missed a train by seconds, only to discover later that the delay led you to meet someone important, or perhaps a series of small events aligned so perfectly that it felt almost impossible to call it random. Moments like these leave many people with the same quiet question: is everything truly accidental, or is there something deeper guiding the rhythm of life? Across cultures and generations, people have noticed these mysterious alignments, not just once or twice, but repeatedly throughout life. These experiences are often called coincidences, yet sometimes they feel too precise, too meaningful, to simply dismiss. The psychologist Carl Jung used the term synchronicity to describe meaningful coincidences that appear connected, even when there is no obvious cause linking them together. He believed these events reveal something fascinating about the relationship between the human mind and the universe. Think about the countless events happening around the world every second, billions of people making decisions, millions of conversations happening simultaneously, and an endless stream of choices shaping the future. Within that immense complexity, it is extraordinary how certain events seem to line up in ways that feel almost designed. Imagine walking into a bookshop with no particular plan, only to pick up a book that answers a question you had been quietly thinking about all week, or hearing a piece of advice from a stranger that arrives exactly when you need it most. Moments like these often leave people smiling because they feel as though life is gently nudging them forward. Of course, science explains that coincidences are statistically inevitable in a world filled with billions of interactions. With enough people, enough choices, and enough time, unlikely events will eventually occur. Yet what makes these experiences fascinating is not just their rarity, but the way they resonate personally with the people experiencing them. Two strangers might experience the exact same event, yet only one of them feels that sense of wonder, that quiet feeling that something meaningful has just happened. It is almost as if awareness itself plays a role in how we experience life's mysteries. Throughout history, philosophers and thinkers have wondered whether the universe might operate with a deeper level of order than we currently understand. The astronomer Carl Sagan once spoke about the universe with a sense of awe, reminding us that we are not separate from the cosmos. Every atom in our bodies was once part of a star. In a very real sense, the universe is not something distant from us, we are part of its story. When you look at life from that perspective, coincidences begin to feel slightly less mysterious. After all, if everything in the universe is interconnected at some level, perhaps it should not surprise us when certain moments appear to align. Imagine the universe as an enormous tapestry. Each event is like a thread woven into a much larger design. Most of the time we only see a tiny section of that tapestry, so the overall pattern remains hidden. But occasionally, just for a moment, we glimpse a connection between threads that we did not expect. Those glimpses can be surprisingly powerful. Some people experience them during moments of deep reflection. Others notice them during times of transition, when they are making important life decisions. For example, someone considering a new career might suddenly encounter multiple conversations, articles, or opportunities related to that exact path within a short period of time. Another person might feel uncertain about a relationship and unexpectedly hear the same piece of advice from several different people. Whether we call these moments coincidences, synchronicities, or simply lucky timing, they often create a sense that life is responding in some subtle way. Interestingly, people who pay attention to these patterns often report noticing them more frequently. It is almost as if curiosity itself opens the door to seeing the hidden rhythm of life. When you approach the world with a sense of wonder, everyday moments can begin to feel more meaningful. A simple conversation might lead to an unexpected opportunity. A chance encounter might inspire a completely new idea. A small decision might quietly change the direction of your future. This perspective does not require believing that every single event is carefully planned. Instead, it invites us to appreciate how beautifully complex life really is. The universe is vast beyond imagination. Within it exist billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. Yet here we are on a small planet, able to think, question, and wonder about our place in the cosmos. That alone is remarkable, and perhaps part of the beauty of life lies in this mystery. Not everything needs a perfect explanation. Some moments are simply meant to be experienced with curiosity and appreciation. Think about the times in your life when things unexpectedly worked out just when you needed them to. Maybe an opportunity appeared at the last minute, or someone offered support at exactly the right moment. Looking back, many people realize that the path of their lives is shaped not only by careful planning, but also by a series of surprising and unpredictable events. Those events often become the stories we remember most vividly. They remind us that life is not just a straight line moving from one goal to the next. It is a journey filled with twists, surprises, and moments of quiet magic. Perhaps the real value of these mysterious coincidences is the way they encourage us to stay open to possibilities. When we believe that everything is completely random and meaningless, it can be easy to move through life mechanically, focusing only on routines and responsibilities. But when we allow ourselves to feel a sense of wonder, even ordinary days can feel a little more interesting. You begin noticing details you might have ignored before. Conversations feel more meaningful. Opportunities appear where you might not have expected them. In a strange way, curiosity itself becomes a powerful tool for navigating life. It reminds us that the universe is still full of mysteries waiting to be explored. And perhaps that is part of what makes life so fascinating. No matter how much we learn about science, space, and the nature of reality, there will always be moments that make us pause and smile at the strange beauty of existence. Moments when something lines up so perfectly that you cannot help but wonder if the universe is quietly telling a story far bigger than we can currently see. And maybe that sense of wonder is exactly what keeps the adventure of life alive. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed exploring these ideas about life, spirituality, and the mysteries of the universe, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this.